Adam Christ from MyMMAnews.com, and I am being joined by the dynamic duo of Serena, the Southpaw Outlaw, DeJesus, and PFL's Olena Kolesnyk, following Olena's unanimous decision win over Vanessa Malo in the regular season bout at PFL 6. First and foremost, I got to thank the ladies for joining me following our last interview. They did not get to go to Disney, but they have some things they want to talk to me about after this fight. They had a little post-fight celebration vacation, and they're here to talk about it. Ladies, thank you for joining me. Olena, Serena, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you for having us on. So yeah, we after her win, first off, that whole lead up to it was really crazy. But honestly, I'm actually really happy with PFL. They treated me really nice as a quarterman, like they fed us well. You know, we had a great place to stay and all that, and everything was pretty well run. But the shenanigans never ceased. I have never cooked before in a hotel room with an electric burner. I have never made anybody a recovery meal after their weigh-ins or be a towel holder. So there's a lot of firsts, but I'm going to let this one talk about a little bit more. So
before Olena gets into it, needless to say, it wasn't like how your fight was, your last fight in Invicta, and Olena had to kind of sneak around and, like, you know, barge and say, hey, fuck this,
no.
this is where I'm going, I'm going to be here. You got a little bit better and better treatment is what we're getting at.
Oh yeah, I got there from beginning to end, and it was all nice. But
All right, well, Olena, you take the ropes now. Let us know how you're feeling. Post fight, you got the win, you got the unanimous decision, and you are moving on into the final fours. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it was hard way from Ukraine to here, as you know, and I'm, you know, I thank God and all PFL and especially Ray Sefo that everything is worked out. So the future step, the future target waiting for me in London. It will be really interesting because it will be revenge with Larissa Pacheco. I'm just come back from my second training, you know, like my knuckles are pain, but I work really hard to make a huge show. It was funny even before they say officially that we were together fighting with her, like from against each other. Like I felt it already that we'll be the future opponents, because a lot of people waiting for this revenge, because if you can check our last fight, I won this fight, but I made a huge, stupid decision to change my stand-up, and I lost in 10 seconds of the end of the round. So for nowadays, like I prepare some tricks for upcoming fight, and definitely, like it won't be the same as it was before, because now I have a great coach, Dennis Davis. I have a great team, and definitely it will be much better than preparation which was before. And yeah, like the last winning against UFC veteran Vanessa Malo, it's a huge step for me. And you know, I know a lot of people expected KO from me, but I wanna try myself in all position. I wanna fight smart, you know. I always can make an action. I always can make the audience attention, but for me the most important is to come to London, which things got happen. So yeah, just prepare for the next target, and I'm sure, like, keep your eyes on my fight. It will be really interesting, and definitely will be war.
Obviously, you're planning on a different rematch completely, and everything is in your favor this time around. A whole different camp, a whole different background just backing you going into this. How gratifying is that, knowing that you have such a different experience going into this rematch than you had before? Whole different camp, whole different vibe, whole different crew.
The reason is that Larissa knows before that she fights with me much earlier than I know that I fight with her. I know about that I fight with Larissa maybe, I guess, 2 weeks before the fight, you know, and was funny because I wasn't expected it. The coach and the team were prepared, like, for this fight. Like everybody say, look, like this will be this or that, but definitely not her or not Kyla, you know. But then guess what? 2 weeks before the fight, like I asked coaches, the coach who helped me before the first fight, is everything is okay? Yeah, yes, but I feel, I have a huge intuition. I said something wrong. And 2 days after, I feel his attitude change. 2 days after, like manager texted me, "Oh, you fight with Larissa Pacheco." I said, "What?" We prepare for total different opponent, for total different. And yeah, and what's really funny? I mean, it's not so funny, honestly. It was a little bit. I wouldn't hide. It was a little bit painful because I supposed to flight with one coach and I flight with take care about me whole preparation. And as soon as he know that I fight with Larissa Pacheco, he just disappear. So yeah, it was like, wow. But at least I fly there with a nice dude, my friend, with Matthew, amazing pet holder. So yeah, like he make my appearance there before before fight with her. But maybe because he was there last time, the first round was so great. But definitely the preparation for the first fight wasn't so good as it will be for this one. And my mentally confidence totally different than for fight before. Now I have a people who loyalty to me, who definitely not disappear when they know that I fight with Larissa Pacheco, who definitely, on my side. So thanks God for these people. And as I told you, it wouldn't easy road. It wasn't easy road in London, but it definitely will be war. I'm prepared to die. I'm not scared. Like if I show everyone that I'm like yesterday, I spoke with legendary Ray Sefon, and he said to me, "Girl, like, don't get me wrong, but you definitely have a balls to fight with anybody." I said, "Thank you, legend. Appreciate." So yeah, like as I showed you in the first fight, I don't care with who to fight. And for me, to fight with Larissa Pacheco, when God helped me to win this girl, like it will be already my final, honestly.
Do you
I
think?
don't, yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I said, do you think, or do you feel like the pressure is on her? Obviously, because she won the first fight. Some people were probably expecting, oh well, she's gonna win the second bout. But everything going into that isn't the same factors as what happened in the first fight. I can't imagine. I can't say it enough. With you, with the new coaching staff, you with a new crew behind you, and the new team behind you, it's a whole different fighter Olena Kolesnyk is now. But with that said, do you think people are expecting the same from her, almost putting the pressure on her?
Let's say like this, she did a great job in her last two fights. She just smashed girls like a Russian tank walking around my Ukrainian roads. So yeah, but the reason is I'm changed.
Mhm.
I don't know what she going to do, but I know what's my plan. And from my side, I will put all my soul, and I will do from my side. I don't care about decision. Of course, I want to win, but the reason is the most important for me to put everything what I got inside, to all my experience for 14 years, to show people like who is this Ukrainian girl.
And like you said, you know it's going to be a different fight. But if I was to ask you, how is it going to be a different fight? Can you explain it?
As I told you, now I have a loyalty people
Mm.
surround myself. So, and this is the most important, people who you can trust, people who you can share all your thoughts, people who you can ask advice, and people, the most important people who don't want to take advantage from you. So for me, it's the most important. But let's stop about me. Let's speak about my friend, about her last Invicta and this fucking situation about they hide from her title belt. Tell him.
Let's get your thoughts on that whole situation, Elena. Just coming from a pro fighter standpoint and coming and everything that you know going into this situation, obviously with Serena. How I mean, what is it? A four-fight win streak, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes.
Four
Four-fight
fights.
win streak, everything going into it, and then being denied the title. And now coming from a female fighter, obviously in a prestigious organization yourself, can I get your thoughts, Elena, on the situation that your good friend Serena's in?
I was really upset about it because when I was there cornering her, I see other girls fighting, and I don't understand why for all these years, she not even have opportunity or not even have a chance to fight for title belt. What they did, they take other girl from another weight class, from another organization, and put her in the tournament. She doesn't deserve to be there. He doesn't deserve for fight for the belt, not at all. This girl, one of the hard workers I know, she work every day hard, condition, striking, wrestling, and they like ignore her. And I ask myself, ask her, like, give some like predictions why they do like this. And honestly, I cannot find the answer. It's like, why are they so scared to give their champion against her? Who protect the champion against Serena? Why they keep Serena out of fight of champion belt? So who knows?
Now, Serena, can I get your thoughts on what Olena had to say on that? And I know you're not shy for words, homegirl. You never have been. So your raw thoughts on the whole situation of what's going on. And on top of that, you have somebody that you're also interested in fighting. So, Serena, hit him.
Okay, so at least with the Invicta thing, I'm literally I don't know what's going on anymore. My contract ran out, and then I just didn't get the fight, which I thought, oh, if I beat this girl, maybe I'll, get the shot, especially because I've been improved since I fought last year with Invicta. Like, my fight with Mueller and my fight with Brittany were two different displays. It was night and day, in my opinion. But I don't know. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe I'm just in my feelings, but it kind of hurt, I really tried. But now I'm just going to see what's going to happen. Like, I could go to Fury. I could go to LFA. I can go to all these other things. Technically, I'm a free agent. I don't know how this works. I'd like to go and fight for Invicta again. But I have my eyes on something. I want to see something real quick. I like Ramona. She's my old teammate. She was always fun. But man, I really think I want to fight with her. I want to make some money. She would love to make some money. We can have fun. Like, her last performance, I know she can do better. Maybe she needs a familiar friend, a familiar face to like bring that right back out of her. But I'd love it. I'd love to fight Ramona.
Does she know about this call out?
I just thought about it. I'm like, why not just say it here?
Southpaw and Southpaw, it will be really interesting.
She's a really good Muay Thai striker. We can make this fun. So that's why. I like her. That's why.
For fans that might not know, who are you talking about? Obviously, ex-training partner, but Ramona, explain who we're talking about here. Yeah.
She last fought at UFC Singapore against Jocelyn Edwards. And I like Ramona. We trained together. We were having fun, but I know she can do better. I want to be that friendly face to help bring it out of her. And I think if I can't get, anything from Invicta, it's a 4-fight winning streak. They need to do bantamweights. I would love to join. Why not, right?
I was going to say, you have a lot of arguing room and a lot of backing behind you with the 4-fight win streak that, there's a lot of negotiation room right there that's in your favor. In my personal opinion, I would say.
I'm nice and skinny too, so in case anyone I hate dieting, but hey.
So outside of fighting news, as I understand, Olena, you will get in there with the best of them, but you are not a fan of getting on roller coasters. What is the story with that? Tell us what happened. This post fight vacation. I've been interested to hear it. I heard a little bit about it before we started recording, but now I want the fans to hear the juicy stuff. Tell us about why Olena Kolesnyk's afraid of roller coasters, and tell us about the overall trip that you guys took.
Listen, for 31 years old, I made a couple mistakes in my life. This was one of them, and only because of my friend, So we go to Orlando.
Kid, maybe, or something.
We go to Orlando because I'm huge nerd of Harry Potter, Like, I love Harry Potter, and you can see my social media. I'm total Slytherin, green dress. So, I like magic. Anyway, so we go around, we walk a lot since early morning till almost till the end, till the close of Universal. And my friend Serena, she huge fan of dinosaurs, Godzilla, all of this. And I think, okay, my friend love it, so I supposed to support you because this is a total friendship. Even if I hate roller coaster, you know, like four years ago, I fall down from the plane with a parachute. I'm huge fan of height. I'm huge fan of adrenaline, any kind. But one thing I hate in my life, it's fucking roller coaster because I cannot control it. You know, I cannot control it. I don't have responsibility for this. Some dude up, like smoking some weed and controlling his buttons. You know, how I can trust him? How I can trust him? Anyway, my friend.
Trust your favorite stoner right here, but okay.
Anyway, my friend wants it. We go. So we go. First of all, we start from. So we buy tickets for two parks. One of them was Harry Potter Bank Gringotts, and another of them was Harry Potter Village, Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley.
So we start from Gringotts, and they have red roller coaster. And this is shit, you know, with it make much worse. It has the music. It has the music. You can choose rap, rock, hip hop. So I choose Red Hot Chili Peppers, Pump It, and it was second mistake of my life. So can you imagine her face?
Black Eyed Peas.
Her face, like 32 feet, you know, me hold like this. Listen, will I am pump it, pump it. Pump it, oh yeah, pump it, and Fergie too, pump it, and only me, like every time pump it, every time, you know. She has fun, and I was, you know, I'm happy to see her, and I think, oh my God, Olena, you grow up, you're adult, you cannot scare like this. But then I see the dude who was in the forward, and he totally out.
He passed out. It was amazing, and he was drooling. Meanwhile, I'm vibing over here, having Motley Crue kickstart my heart. I'm like front row. I was like, yeah, on the roller coaster. She's fearing for her life.
It's only beginning. So then we move with her, which make me excited, on railway station from Harry Potter to Hogsmeade. So I'm happy we see Hogsmeade, you know, walking around, making some magic, try butter beer with her, you know, then some, like, it's like lemonade, you know. So anyway. So she said, oh my God, they have Jurassic Park, and she's a huge fan. So when we go there, but nobody tell me, this is the craziest thing, you know, one of the craziest things of my life. So, and there is no even music. We hold it with her. She, again, 32 teeth, like this, excited. I see it here, she excited. I feel happy inside, you know, but scared as fuck. Hold it. We sit and they like control, you know. And at this moment, I realized, Olena, long time you don't make pull-ups. Long time. And if this like break it, you just left out and just fall away, you know, because it was like this. It looked like some giant man put us in the box and make like this. It was this. She, same as now she loved there too. You know, I was praying. I see all my childhood, school, university, relatives, you know, ex-boyfriends, you know, I see all my life step by step. I pray God, said God, I will be good girl, you know, I do my best, you know, no more sin in my life, but stop it, please stop it. At least it
so
stopped.
Don't pump it, stop it now, okay.
Stop it, you know, she was excited. I was, for a while, maybe 30 minutes, I was like this. Can you imagine? I'm in pinky dress, like a princess, you know, like Cinderella, like this. I cannot relax. You know, it's shock. It was a shock, adrenaline shock in my life. But she was so happy, and I'm happy that she's happy.
Dude, you got Jurassic Park and roller coasters, loop-de-loop, spirals, like everything was great. You know, I got to be in Jurassic Park and do Jurassic Park things with the dino homies.
She really loved it. She even after she go to watch movie about the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the highlight of the entire trip? We'll start with you, Serena.
So I loved going to Universal. It was so fun. It was July 4th when we got there. So I went from Atlanta down to Fort Lauderdale, and then me and Olena went from Fort Lauderdale to Orlando and had fun. Then I don't know how I figured this out during a holiday weekend, but I got us flights to go from Orlando back to Vegas. But we'll save that story for later. So had fun at Universal. It was awesome. Found a place for us to stay. And because it's fucking Florida, they're lighting fireworks in the parking lot right outside our fucking room. It's just yay for fireworks. But like, God damn it, I needed to sleep because we got at 5 a.m. East Coast time to get to Denver. And then in Denver, we had to deplane our connecting flight. And then we had to run to the opposite end of the terminal to get a flight back to Vegas that was leaving in 10 minutes because I don't have time off from work because my team who covered my kids' classes did enough. I wasn't going to leave them hanging for another day. So me and her get back only an hour and a half before I have to teach kids' class. So by Vegas time, I've been up since 2 a.m. And now I go teach kids like an hour and a half after getting off that flight.
Tell me about the plan. Cancel 3 times.
It was horrible. It was 3 times while we're in Denver, our shit got canceled. I'm never flying during a holiday again.
And then she changed plan at all. So we sit in the plan, it was canceled 3 times, and they say, okay, this plan not move anywhere, go out from the plan. And she she really good in computer, in some all of this stuff. She like, okay, we need to run. I said, where we need to run? I'm tired from running, It was 4 days after my flight, So we run or we not go to Vegas. I said, okay, we run. So we run, let's go. And we run and we see a totally another plan. And, I'm so happy that she fixed this situation because as soon as we fix it and then we got new tickets for totally another plan with totally another people, other people slowly start coming, So we were really lucky because there is no more place for other people. So we can stack in Denver, so which we not want to make,
Well, it was a successful outing, I guess, had by all overall. You made it back to Vegas all in one piece. You got the W. You got to see Universal Studios and
in both locations now.
And as I understand, you're dog sitting for another fellow fighter who's at Combat Global.
So
Combate Global, sorry.
Maria Marza. I probably mispronounced her last name. She won't kill me later. But I got this tofu boy over here. He's a cute little Maltese. He's 1.5 years and he's adorable. He's hanging out with my dog Stella, who's a Minfin Chihuahua. So hold on. Here he is.
Stella really.
So there's tofu and then there's Stella.
Stella really jealous, honestly.
So
she's jealous to him.
I kick everybody's ass by night, but I also love animals and watch their dogs and cats and even birds because I'm
come
cool
on,
like
dude.
that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Because they're friendly like that, and that's exactly what it is. All right, well, I will let you ladies go. I appreciate you taking the time as always. And Olena, again, congratulations. I'm looking forward to seeing the Final Four of the PFL's 2022 season. Serena, I have nothing but high hopes for you. You're on a 4-fight win streak. I know you're going to turn up in somewhere fantastic and do
I hope, for sure, I hope. Just a little bit off,
and going to continue to do big things. So, again, great job from both of you. Continue to kick ass, and I'm so glad you guys had a good job in Universal.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks for having us on.